presenting Channeling Erik's Hour of Enlightenment.
Yes, I hope you guys are going to be enlightened. Hell, I hope I'm going to be enlightened. I need some enlightenment right now. Anyway, so, again, we have been doing this because of the pandemic. What is that sound? It sounds like bubbles. Erik, is that you? Boop, 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 boop. It sounds like a whale. Anyway, it's anybody...
Yeah, no, not him. But he says, hi, Mom.
Hi, I love you. But the reason we're doing that is through these, you know, you see on all the commercials, these uncertain times, all that. You know, a lot of you guys are struggling, of course. A lot of us are really lonely. We feel so isolated. A lot of us are out of work, you know, and it's just hard. So we need to talk to our spirit guides, to somebody, to Erik. He's always good for a laugh, a little comic relief. And we, of course, have our wonderful master of all trades, Kim Voigt, because she does everything. Man, she'll take us into the Akashic Records. She will take care of our spiritual DNA and do all sorts of stuff. Kim, where's that coming from?
Erik says it's just static. I wonder if it's my microphone. Are you talking about the bubble noises?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just static. I'm not even hearing it on my end, though.
Oh. Well, maybe turn the volume down of your mic.
Let me try that. Does that make a difference? Did that help?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Maybe it was just a little feedback on my mic. Okay, yay.
Anyway, so because of that, we're going to just take calls.
Yeah?
Is that okay with you guys? So the first one we're going to take is one from the 303 area code. Hi there.
Hi.
Wait, it's rolling.
I was calling to see if I could get Erik to answer some questions for me. Or
sure. Hi. Is this Louise?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Louise.
Hi.
I know
good to see you guys.
You've been going through a very hard time, I know. And I've been praying for you so much.
I appreciate it. You guys have been lifesavers, to say the least. I was wondering about the problems that we're going through right now, and I think Erik's aware, isn't he?
You think Erik? I didn't hear what you said.
Is Erik aware of what's going on?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's aware of it, yeah.
What are things I can do?
To help. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you were saying.
What can I do?
Erik says the best thing everybody can do is to keep their vibration as high as they can, know that this is temporary, and do as many normal things as you would do. Anything that brings you joy, anything that raises your vibration is going to counteract it. Because the higher, as a collective, he's saying that we can keep our vibration and our energy up, it like lessens the effect of things that happen. Like making me feel like the COVID virus. It helped that people kept their vibration high. It did not get to the point that it could have gotten because of their vibration.
The person she's worried about needs to see you, Kim.
Okay.
But where do you begin? If they saw you, what would they see you for? Like to sign up for the session with you, where would they start?
Well, I mean, just generally you start the conversation, and within a few minutes of the conversation, the guides will be pointing out where the energy blocks are and where to start. I always have help with my sessions, you know, so it's Erik and their guides. Always when it's a channeling Erik session, he shows up. And
when I looked it up on your website, you were supposed to sign for one specific thing, and I didn't know how can you do that.
Yeah, no. I list. There's 3 different types of appointments. One's for a 2.5-hour appointment. That's very involved. One is for an hour, and it lists all the services I can do in an hour, which is most of them. And the other one's for a half an hour, which is just basically time for questions. Half an hour worth of questions.
Okay, Erik, how can you get the daughter? How can you get the daughter to quit bucking up, to step into the water and get help? Because I've closed all the portals and it took a long time. What can we do? Because the negative entities, are not coming in anymore. Okay, we got rid of the stray ones that are trapped with Palo Santo next to Louise. But now she has the traumas that need to be healed, of course. The traumas that were created by the negative entities. So, does
she doesn't trust
Kim
me.
need to call her or what? What do we do?
If you think that she would take my call if I just randomly call her, I can do that. If you want to get me her number later, she can call me. Yeah, she can call me.
Okay.
Or set up an email and we'll arrange a time or something. But yeah, she can contact me.
What number would she call you? How does she do that?
How about you message me on Facebook or through email, and I'll provide you.
Sure.
That, okay.
And when you say temporary could be there's no time. 6 months
So actually, I was just checking with the guys this morning, and I was with another medium friend. What they told us is this is going to let up some after the election, but until 2022, there's going to be things that go on off and on. But by 2022, which you think about it, that's a year and how many months? Not that many months. We're going to really start to see a positive change, a positive effect.
That would be welcome.
Wait, I got 2 more questions.
Mm-hmm.
One, would it help if I closed the boyfriend's portals and if he has one, I'm sure he does, and the portals in his apartment, whatever he lives.
Okay, so as far as the boyfriend.
And I'll make a deal. Hey, if you book something with Kim, I'll take care of your boyfriend. But that didn't work.
Well, so what Erik is saying is sometimes would need to happen first before you did any kind of portal work, because you can change the potential of what could happen. And so there's something coming for him that needs to happen that he needs to deal with. So if you close that portal, he would miss that opportunity.
Wait. What I usually do is I open the portals that are closed that shouldn't be closed, and I close the portals that are open that shouldn't be open.
Okay.
Because there are good portals too.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want me to do, Erik? Please give me the steps. How can I?
Okay.
What can I do, and what should Louise do, and what should her daughter do, and what should Kim do?
Well, Erik is saying in this particular situation, they would benefit most from doing the healing work, then checking the situation with the portals, and evaluating after they've done healing work what needs to be done. So he's just saying with them, it would need to be different steps.
Okay, but for me, I can call and make an appointment with you, and we can talk and figure out where to go from there.
You certainly can.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. I am so grateful.
Your kids break our heart, man.
It just never stops. And
it never stops.
For
I've been there because they are life. We have DNA in them, That's why a mother knows what from across the globe if our kids are hurt or if they're hurting, because they still have DNA in them. We're still connected. The umbilical cord. Oh man, it stretches, but it never disconnects. It doesn't. Yeah.
Well, I keep thinking I can quit thinking about it, but I don't. So
I know.
you wake up at night and the whole thing.
Eric's calling in, and he's saying asking me to tell you about the mother's prayer, because when a mother prays for her children, those prayers shoot straight up and are attended to immediately. Especially, like an urgent thing. So he's just telling you to keep praying because of this helping.
Wow.
Okay.
Do I need to close Louise? Does Louise have any open portals I need to close?
Erik said, no, I'm not picking that up at all.
Okay.
All right. There are portals, it's not time yet for her.
Thank you so much.
Divine timing is really important in this work, yeah.
Hey, girl, I'm here for you. You've been with us for so long. I feel like your family, and I told you that.
Well, I'm so grateful. All my family is gone. When Zach died, and then my mom and my aunt.
I'm here.
Well, not you guys.
We're here. Eric's here.
I appreciate it.
We're here.
I appreciate it. But what I'm saying is after my... Yeah, right. Thank you so much.
We're always here for you.
Okay.
We're going to meet one day.
Yes, we are. Again. We have met, but okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Oh, so sweet.
She is sweet.
Yeah, she is such a loving. She loves her daughter so much, and that is why she is hurting so much. And I feel her heart. It took me so long to close that daughter's portals, and when I took a bath afterwards, there was such black scum in the bathtub, and I didn't even go out and do any gardening or anything. It was just my gosh. So that means that daughter had suffered so much. I mean, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so have somebody from the 505 area code. Hi there, what's up? And who are you, and where are you calling from? Hi there. Can you hear us? 505 area code. Hi there. Is anybody home? Okay, we'll check in with you later, babe. Okay, here's somebody from the 787 area code. Hi there, how are you?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hi.
And you? How are you?
Well, I'm doing great. What's your name and where are you coming from? What is the 787? Is that Alaska or something? Way out there.
Actually, I'm from Puerto Rico.
Oh,
the Caribbean.
Wow, you're so lucky. Puerto Rico. The Jets and the Sharks.
Thank you.
Never mind.
I'm sorry?
I will start singing West Side Story, I promise.
Oh, yes. That's lovely.
No, wait, that was in New York, but she was from Puerto Rico. La, la, la,
exactly.
La. Stop. So what's your first name?
My first name is Michelle.
Michelle, my second daughter's name. So what have you got for us, Michelle?
Well, I wanted to see if Erik had any messages for me, or if I should be, having a specific question. I've been kind of talking to him in the last couple of months, so I just want to make sure that, I can do it properly with you guys and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. So are you asking, you're saying, Erik, am I really communicating to you, or are you really listening to me, and what do I need to hear from you?
Yes, actually, if he has a specific message for me, I think we have had little communications here and there, and every time I talk to him or appeal to him, I feel like certain messages or synchronicities that come about. So I'm thinking those are confirmations.
Wow.
And he's saying, yes, they are, and yes, he is communicating with you. And
cool.
He needs to tell you that, when you're doing this and you're feeling like he's around and you're getting synchronicities, you can ask him to show you a sensation so that you know he's there. One thing that happens to me is my right eye starts twitching like crazy when he comes around. And then also sometimes, always, you can feel their energy kind of pulsate. And Eric's energy has a different pulsation than some of my other guys. I can tell the difference between the pulsation. But he says if you just ask him, he'll start making it clear, and it'll help you start making connections.
Wow, amazing.
Michelle, what sort of feedback are you getting from him? What sort of signs or signals are you getting from Erik? How do you know it's his energy, in other words?
Well, I remember one of the last times that I was listening to a show, I started like seeing twitchings of light and little like light flecks around where I was. And yes, I felt very connected to him, and I felt like he was kind of hugging me in a way.
Oh.
And I felt so comforted.
Oh. Erik, were you flirting?
He was comforting her, he said.
Oh, that's so sweet.
He got all serious. Would I ever?
Were you feeling sad? Did you need comfort at that moment?
No, but I think he does communicate with me in that sense, or maybe I'm doing a lot of inner child work and he's like helping me with that. I also want to, see if I'm like right in my right path spiritually, if I'm like taking those steps that I need to take. And I always ask for guidance, like if I'm going correctly, if, I need an extra push here or there. And I do feel like he does communicate with me and telling me I'm going. Be patient. I don't know. So
right. And you know what? Before you even started talking, I was you were explaining something. That's one of the things you say that you're on track. You're doing fine.
I knew it. I felt like you already know the answer to that, girl. Michelle, you already know the answer to that, right? Yeah.
Probably, yes. The line
Good
was
job,
a little bit.
Girl.
Start trusting yourself. Just work on trusting yourself and play with it. It wouldn't be the end of the world if you misunderstood something. Nothing bad is going to happen, he says.
Erik, does she have which of the clairs, or give me more than one, does she have, or is she strongest in?
He's showing me a feeling some, and then when you were talking about your the flashes of light, he was actually making me feel like your third eye is starting to activate, and he's helping with that. So like you'll have that clairvoyant kind of thing, and it may not always be visions, but the ability to see the bigger picture is most likely what it'll start as, where you'll start understanding. Yeah.
Well, it's very cool, Michelle.
Wow.
So good luck with that.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm very proud of you doing this hard spiritual work, girl.
Thank you. I was actually, I kind of knew that I was going to be talking tonight when I saw Kim and as the medium, because I don't know why I felt that I could be connected with her. And I've been actually trying to see if I wanted to have a session later.
Oh,
well, hey, this is a sign, girl. You need to.
You want to know something else too? I always ask Erik, before we start these, just to please line up the callers, those that I'm able to help the most, get them through.
Yeah. Wow.
That's confirmation.
It is.
Pretty
I'm
cool.
very grateful.
Yeah.
Thank
actually,
you very much.
He picked Kim as the one who's going to help me with treating those who I've closed portals for, to heal the trauma, for the most part. So that's kind of cool. All right. Thank you, Michelle. Okay.
Bye,
We got somebody from the 360 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Who are you?
Hi, my name is Damon.
Hey, Damon. What's up?
This is my first time being on here. I just wanted to try it, but I've been kind of questioning and wondering like what my purpose is in my relationships, whether it be friendships or intimate relationships, and I kind of don't know where my place is or my purpose is because of my past, and so I've been kind of wanting to get answers about that.
All right.
Okay.
Where are you calling from, Damon?
I'm calling from Hoquiam, Washington.
Okay. Beautiful state. Oh gosh, I'm jealous. All right,
Okay.
what you got for Damon, Erik?
Well, so first of all, what Erik is saying, you're wondering about the relationships, and that's a good thing because he's saying to start looking within and find what didn't work and do some forgiveness work around that. That's the first thing he's saying because that's actually what the purpose of those relationships that weren't functioning properly were there to show you. So he says you got to go in and start healing those issues. So like say, like for some people, it would be like the inability to hang on to a relationship. Maybe the person they're dating, they date for 2 months and then the person leaves. Well, that'll show you that there's some abandonment issue that's not healed. So he says you got to look at that and then go into it and start healing those things because when
That was a lot of breaking up. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as far as your life purpose, he said to tell you, I don't know if that's what you were asking, but he says you know it when you find the thing that brings you joy and the thing that you love and the thing that really excites you.
So can we look at a timeline? When do you think that will be?
Well, it depends if he got on and started working on stuff right now. Let me kind of settle in and ask Erik some times here.
6 months.
I'm feeling it could be in 6 months, but it could take up to a year is the most likely timeline because it has to do with how quickly you can move through things. And then some people, when they're doing this kind of work, something will come up and they'll feel like it's just too painful and they can't deal with it and they'll stop for a while. So then, of course, that is in the time. So it's up to you.
Well, what kind of category? What sort of field looks right for him?
Like it's wrapped up in like real estate, finance, developing properties. I don't know if you're saying like you're going to be one of those property turners or what you are, but it's something with real estate and money and making money.
He gonna be rich. He's
gonna
be rich.
Do you like doing remodels? Do you like doing remodels?
Huh?
Do what?
Do you like to do like remodeling kind of projects?
I have before, but I haven't did it in very long. It's
like
been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one thing he was showing that you would be good at and that you like. It's really what you love and whatever energizes you. That was one suggestion he had.
Okay. What is the most important relationship this guy needs? A tip that this guy needs to hear about?
I'm just trying to get some clarification from Erik. Erik makes me feel like it's getting along more with like partners, like like with a female or male, whichever way, but like those very trusting relationship partners. Where you really have to put your trust in someone and feel safe and open and vulnerable.
Well, that's hard. How do you do that?
Yeah.
You're telling him he needs to learn how to open his heart and trust?
And that's when he does his inner work, that'll all clear up. And then he'll draw to himself somebody who is a really good partner. That's a really good fit.
So have a lot of people, not just, platonic or romantic, broken your heart? Betrayed you?
Yes, I definitely have that history of having my heart broken a lot, and it's hard for me to trust in a lot of ways. I just want to run all the time instead of facing my fears and able to just open myself to trust because I've been hurt so many times in the past.
Oh my God, I have the same freaking history. Now, what does he need? Like a spiritual DNA? 'Cause you get that gets embedded in one's spiritual DNA, right? So what does he need to do?
He would do well with some kind of energy repatterning. You know, where he goes in and learns what the cause of it is. You could do see somebody for hypnotherapy, energy healing. Any of those things would move it along.
What about, can you go to the Akashic Records and trace back the spiritual DNA and stuff?
Yep, all those kinds of things can be done and help. But the first step is doing forgiveness work, any kind of inner child work, and taking his power back.
Okay, well, give him a specific, because he's not going to know what the hell to do. He can't look at the yellow page. It's like,
find somebody who does energy repatterning, and they can help you with it.
Give him a name. Do you do that, Kim?
I do that, and there's others as well. Yeah.
Okay, well, Erik, would Kim be a good match for him? Because she's too humble to say she could be a good job. I know her too well. Erik? She did that for me. She did that for me. She got rid of the whole betrayal line, the whole thing.
Right. Erik said yes, and he said you would do very well with it. You know, once you recognize the pattern and heal that first wound, he says once you get started, it goes actually kind of rapidly, and things just start unfolding for you.
Erik, I'm going to ask you something. Did you nudge Damon here? Because first time caller. I mean, this is weird because we don't get that many. I mean, we have so many channeling Erik people that, are already on board. Did you nudge him here?
He's saying, yeah. He's saying, he's saying his team, Damon's team and him have been working together. And
his spirit
finally channeling Erik and all that. Whenever that happened, they said they've been working with you for a while.
Okay, why don't you give him a little sign, a little prank or something to really just drive it home, okay?
Erik said, okay.
No creepiness.
He said, watch out.
Yeah, he does fun pranks. Don't worry about it, Damon. He's a cute little prank.
He's not going to scare you.
No, he never does anything scary. It's always cute, funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, take care of our main man, Damon, okay?
Okay,
right,
thank
Damon.
you very much. It was wonderful. Thank you. Okay, thank you, you too.
Erik, watch out over him, okay? Help him.
He will.
Bye. Bye-bye. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Okay, I almost hit end episode. I don't know why I did that. Okay, we got somebody from the 111.
Hello.
Hey, that must be Skype. Hi there, how are you?
Hi, I'm great, thank you. It's my first time calling in as well.
Oh my God! See, the last couple of days, Erik, have you been nudging new callers? Because we have like hundreds of thousands of CE peeps, and so they usually jam the board. So this is so cool that we have new fresh meat. Whoa.
Well, there you go.
Cool.
I don't know, Erik.
Oh my God! Do you know what he looks like or anything?
I don't know anything.
Oh, you sound like me. I know nothing. I see nothing. Well, go to the Channeling Erik with a K blog, and you'll see a picture of him. He's a real sweetie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so how can we help you?
Well, I'm kind of confused.
What's your first name?
My name's Jane.
Okay.
Jane. I'm Elisa, Erik's mom, and Erik is, he's who he is, a little rascal, and that's Kim Voigt, who is just an amazing medium and the master of all sorts of things.
Cool.
How can we help you, baby?
Well, I'm feeling kind of confused today. I don't know why. My energy's a bit off, but I think it's because there's two men that are kind of in my life, but not really in my life, and I'm kind of confused by them both.
Okay. Erik, help, please. Confusion is a bitch. I hate it.
Yeah.
I want to know everything.
Get it figured out. But
So, how Erik is, so are you like trying to make a choice, like which one you want to be involved with in a relationship? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know if the one guy's even interested in me anymore because he's kind of been aloof. The other one is really interested, and I'm not really feeling it. So
Yeah. Well, because what Erik said is you really have to watch how the other person makes you feel. If that spark's not there and you're just not interested, but it is with the other one, that's a sign. It's who you're attracted to. It's who you have that spark and that chemistry with.
Well, so Erik, what does she need to hear? Erik, tell her what she needs to freaking hear.
Erik is saying that you're really good at this, knowing how you feel and watching how you feel and paying attention to that. But he said you gotta pay attention to what feels good and what's best for you. He's telling me how to do this. You just have to kind of take things into your heart and consider them, and you know the answers.
So what was the last part of what you said? Yeah.
What was the last part? He said, like, if you think about something, a situation, and you're thinking about it, and you just kind of bring it into your heart and see what it feels like, you'll know your answer. Because if the answer is yes, this is for me, it's going to get a warm and expansive feeling. If it's no, this is not for
the
me,
answer. What is it? What is in her heart? Just come on. Give us a clip.
I'm confused.
Come on.
The guy that she has feelings for. The one she's not really interested. That's what Erik's trying to tell her, to watch those feelings. Because it's the guy that she has the feelings for that she's interested in. That's where she gets her attention. But she's saying he's a bit aloof, so you'll have to see what happens, he said.
Why is he aloof?
Was he pursuing you and you weren't taking the bite or whatever it is, taking the bait right away?
Well, it was never really on. It was on off, one of those things.
Mhm.
So what's going on with this guy, Erik? What's his deal?
Well, some things they won't talk about because of privacy, but he's making me feel like it's a commitment issue.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of that. Yeah, he doesn't want it.
There's something with him where trust was broken, and so he has trouble committing. And so
how can we help the guy?
It's something he has to work through himself. And Erik's also making me feel like Jane, he's saying you're a really loyal person, and he's going to grow to trust you. Even if it wasn't a romantic relationship, he's going to rely on you as a person.
Oh my God, it's breaking up so much. I don't know why. Okay, does this guy have some traumas in his past?
Mm-hmm.
Erik?
Yeah.
Erik?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Mm-hmm. Why he's afraid of committing.
Okay, does he have some open portals that have let in some negative energies?
Erik's saying no. Mm-mm.
Oh, so I can't help. Dang it.
Erik,
is there anything you can do?
Erik is saying that Jane is actually going to be a big help to him, that they're in each other's lives for a reason. She's going to help him learn to build his trust.
How?
Just
number one, do this. I want a to-do list. Do this on Monday, do this on Tuesday, do this on that's one.
See, he said it doesn't quite work that way. But she's saying he's working on it. He really is. So
okay, so there's hope.
Because I was actually warned about this guy. I was warned about this guy, that he wasn't a good guy, that he was a player and all those things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well,
so it made me very cautious.
Yeah, but sometimes people are players because they have trouble committing because they have had trauma, and because and they're afraid to be hurt.
Mm-hmm.
like I told many people a recent epiphany, sometimes the people who are hardest to love are the ones who need it the most. They're afraid. They carry their heart in their hands, and they're like little baby birds. They're so afraid. And so you need to nurture them and help them and heal them. Oh, my God. I have definitely watched way too many Hallmark specials. But anyway, so this might be a person that needs to be babied and comforted and loved so that he can grow to his full potential and learn how to love again and trust again. Is that right, Erik? This is a person who has immense potential to love and trust?
Mm-hmm. And Erik is also kind of pointing out that this actually starts strong in the friendship arena, where he really gets to trust you more as a friend, even more than now. And then you start connecting deeper.
Oh, my God, not the friend zone.
Somebody to listen to him.
Because I'm in the friend zone with the other guy.
Did she break off the other guy, right?
She can be friends with him.
Yeah, but
Erik's saying
more than that.
Friends with the other guy. But if he's like trying to thinks there's going to be a relationship, and there's no hope. Of course, you got to let him know. But yeah.
Okay.
I've been honest with him.
What does she? Yeah, good. What does she need to do with the one she's interested in?
Just show her friendship, show her loyalty, show him that she's somebody that he
be there
and be there for her, and just he needs to build up a sense of comfort and a sense of friendship. And Erik's just saying,
don't just be a one-time caller. We need to keep on with this, okay, girl?
Yeah.
Right? We need to follow through.
Okay. Well, nothing's happening. It might take a while.
No. Erik, you help this girl. There's something going on here that I think there's a spiritual contract between you and this guy that you are. I think you're his teacher in this lifetime. Is that right?
Yeah. Erik says they play each other too.
Huh?
Yeah, well, it's funny. I ended up there. I met this guy in a very, very fluky way. It was so destined to happen.
Girl. There's no coincidence.
But we became friends, and I don't know. But I'm at the same point with this man. I've held my ground, so haven't said anything, but there was last fall. We didn't see each other all winter, and I asked him if he was going to come and visit me, and then he just answered me with a question. So he didn't really answer me. So when a guy doesn't answer you, to me that means he's not interested.
No, not necessarily. He's baiting you. He's testing you. It's a test. Are you trustable? That's what he did right there.
Yeah. Well, Erik's just saying, friend at first. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we've been doing.
Just keep in touch. If you need anything, my email is E as in Elisa, Medus, MEDUS @gmail.com. And go to the channeling, just look up channeling Erik with a K.com. And just, just connect with the picture of Erik and talk to him, and he will guide you. He will hang out with you, and he will probably, prank you and stuff. Because, I think this is an interesting situation. I really do. I think you and this guy have some special teacher-student relationship. Am I wrong, Erik? Because, I'm...
No. Right. He's saying that's correct, Mom.
I don't say this.
Well,
all the
it's
time.
interesting.
It's weird.
I get that teacher thing a lot with people, and it's kind of like that's kind of me now, where it places him in my life. But with him, there's a level of kindness that he gives back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. It can be lonely.
So it doesn't feel so one-sided.
Right.
But it can be very lonely being a teacher, because students come in and out of your life, and you have to be quite lonely. But Erik, you take care of this girl, right?
He will.
Yeah, no flirting.
Well.
Okay. He's gonna flirt. But he will give hugs. And they're very sweet. You'll feel tingling on your arms or whatever. So, and they're very sweet. So let me know, Erik. Give her some hugs, please. She needs them. I can tell. Okay, Jane.
Thank you so
Take
much.
care, sweetie. You bet.
Okay.
Please don't let this be the first and the last call, okay?
Okay. Well, how often are you on here? Like, what are your
Every
days of your
Tuesday.
show?
Every Tuesday.
Okay.
Just all the haters,
Okay.
and then I get pissed off and say, I'm not doing this anymore. But because I do everything for free, right? I don't make money on anything, right? I stopped being a doctor, making six figures, and to help support my son and to give to people, and then they're like, oh, you have YouTubes that are grade B and what. So anyway, but I do have a YouTube channel which you should look at, Trembling Erik.
Oh, okay.
And the blog and everything, but sometimes I get
Well, good
human.
for you.
Get human.
Well, I guess
whatever. Yeah. So
nothing is easy.
Right.
It's worth doing.
No, it's not. It's the worst thing that can happen to a mother, to lose a child. But then I try to turn.
I can't imagine.
To limit it to lemonades, but there are a lot of haters out there, and so it has been a struggle for me. But I want to do this for my son, and I want to do this, for people out there like you. And I refuse, obviously, to make any money on the death of my kid.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I'll be there every Tuesday as long as I feel as strong as I can. So
well, I'll check out Erik. I'll take a look at him, see how old he is.
all right. He was 20.
I'm laughing with you because I'm sure he's lovely.
He's got a
That's nice. It's nice. You still have a connection with him. Like you're doing things.
He's lovely. Yes.
He's plugging his book. He wants you to tell her about his book.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, he wrote this book that I just transcribed. It's the greatest book, man. It's a page turner. The only thing is, if people buy it, he will prank your ass. I mean, he will. But not scary stuff. It's called My Life After Death, a Memoir from Heaven. And I just typed whatever the Chandler wrote. But it describes everything from moments before his death until the present. And, oh, God, the first 3 chapters were so awful. Oh, my God. I just, oh, God, it was so awful.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, God, it was so awful for me. But then it was glorious. And you know exactly what death is like by the time you're finished with it. You know what crossing over is like. You know what heaven's like. You know what the bark of the trees is like. You know what God is like. You know what the sky is like. You know everything, man. You know what spirits. You know what emotions are like there. You know what your body is like. You know what your senses are like. You know everything. It's incredible. But anyway,
it must be hard for Mom to know all that.
No, it's the book that healed me because I know what my boy's like. It's like he is like off to college, and eventually he's going to bring a big old basket full of dirty clothes for me to wash. It's really interesting. So, all right, I really like you. I feel this weird connection to you, and I think.
Well, when you're saying about a book, I'm just actually in the process of writing a book. I'm just starting again.
You girl, email me. I feel like Erik nudged us together, and I never have said this on the radio show, right, peeps? I never have.
No, she doesn't say that. That's
never
right.
Have
okay, well, what is your phone? Because I wrote your email, EMEDHUS
@gmail.com. And I know.
At Gmail, okay.
Yeah, because I've been the one, when people say, oh, yeah, give me email, and I'm like, pretending like I'm writing, but I don't. But, yeah, EMEDHUS, @gmail.com.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
All right. All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Talk to you later, girl.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Cool. That was really special, man. I mean, dang. All right. Breathe, Lisa. All right. We got somebody from the 917 area code. Have I taken this? Because all the numbers seem like have changed.
Hello.
Hi there. Hi.
Taken me before.
How you doing?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Thank you.
What is your name?
Yeah, my name is Carmen.
Okay.
Hi, Carmen.
Yeah, my question is related to this
Wait, have you
chiropractic
been on the Q&As?
Q&A.
Q&As?
Question and answer thing on Mondays? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
It's not familiar. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. So what you got for us, darling?
And she said that I'm not going to see her anymore because she was only giving me 15 minutes and I was paying too much money. So I decided I don't want to see any more chiropractors.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm done. And so there's some back chakra stuff. Do you think I could just release it on my own, or do you think I do need her help, or what do you recommend I do?
Well, okay. So Erik is saying you could get good results also with physical therapy or massage therapy. And, it might just be a matter of finding a different chiropractor, because there are some out there who you would just have to call around that take a little more time with you, that where their visits are almost a little more like physical therapy. So he's saying all those things would help. But if you just feel it's a good fit with this current chiropractor, there's ones that do different kinds of adjustments and spend more time with you.
Is there any past or other life basis for her pain?
No, not that I know of.
Well, no. I'm asking Erik, is there any other life basis for her pain?
Well, he's saying like normal wear and tear, but a lot of times the back pain signifies care. Well, he's saying like for you, you're carrying too much of other people's problems, energy. You're taking responsibility for other people's stuff, and it's kind of weighing on you. So that's something you could do.
So what do I do now? What do I do for this to go away?
Well, is that true? Do you carry a lot of people's problems on you?
Well, I do work with a lot of people, so I may be. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it energetically works, but I may be. Maybe. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know how I do it, but I do work with people, and their lives do change.
Oh, do you feel not as supported by others as you should be?
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like almost 100%, it's hard to find support.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's
so those
why
are
I have
physical, emotional reasons behind it, and then he just says any of the modalities like massage therapy, physical therapy, or a different chiropractor who gives you more time would help with your back pain.
Yeah, give me a break. The 15 minutes, she puts like a blanket for 15 and then charges me with like
what about
together.
What about scalar rife? Like they have this thing where you put a person's DNA, like fingernail clippings, in a DNA analyzer attachment. It goes to the scalar analyzer. It creates the frequencies that are needed to heal the person, and it heals the person remotely. What about that?
No, that's not for me. I don't like remote. I've done that. It works.
No. If this is like rife.
I need to like open my own back heart.
No. This is like a rife machine. Rife, have you heard of Raymond Royal Rife?
No.
Yeah, look that up. Look up scalar rife. It's a scalar wave generation. Scalar waves are informational waves discovered by Nikola Tesla, okay? And there's this company that actually, realized that you could actually have rife machines use electromagnetic waves, okay? So, but they realized that you could actually get DNA from a person, hair follicles, saliva, fingernail clippings, and it could be analyzed, right? And the scalar waves could take the information from the DNA and create healing frequencies, okay, that could create a program for that person, okay, that could heal whatever, PTSD, cancer, etc. So,
like Nikola Tesla's healing machine?
Yeah, well, it's actually a combination between scalar waves of Nikola Tesla and the Rife machine of Raymond Royal Rife. Rife machine was local.
How do I spell that? How do I look it online?
Well, look up scalar2.com. I am actually going to buy one of these machines because I want to start helping people. It's very expensive. I'm going to save up money, and I'm going to have people send me the freaking fingernail clippings so I can start helping people like you. But I don't have the money yet. I'm going to.
Scalar2.com doesn't show up anything.
No, I'm sorry, spooky2.com, because spooky is not like woo-woo. It's Einstein. Spooky dance at a distance because quantum entanglement. When two particles touch, then forever, even if they're on the other side of the universe, they still connect. Okay, they can still.
Spooky doesn't make any sense to me. Spooky.
Spooky2.com.
2 number 2.
The number 2. But anyway, it's very complicated. I'm telling you. There's pure scalar energy.
Okay, I got it. Dr. Rife.
Okay. And there's Rife treatments. And there's a DNA analyzer that can analyze your DNA, create frequencies that will heal you. So there's a lot. And now the medical community is realizing that you can use scalar energy frequencies that can analyze your DNA of your cancer and program it to cure your cancer. And of course, there's a lot of backlash to this because come on, Big Pharma didn't want this. Mm-hmm. All right, just like Nikola Tesla got backlash because fossil fuel people did not want him. They knocked down his.
Let me ask you something. This chiropractor, she was really good, but she needs to give me more time on my body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want permanent treatment because she's treating you physically. You have to be treated on a spiritual or energetic level. Okay.
Exactly.
That's not going to take care of the fact that you are not supported. You don't feel supported. Okay.
Exactly. I don't feel supported with 15 minutes of this.
Right.
No, that's goodbye.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what? Eric brought something else up too. There are chiropractors that do acupuncture with chiropractic adjustments. If you can find one that does that, you would do really well.
She
All right,
does,
stay tuned.
she does acupuncture, but she's not treating me with acupuncture.
Yeah, but everybody stay tuned.
Because
I'm going to have a huge announcement because when I save up the money, and I don't make any money, okay, so it's really hard. But when I save up the money, I'm going to buy this thing so that I can have pure scalar rice, and a pure rice machine. So I can start helping you guys on a spiritual level, treat depression, hair loss, infertility, and all of this. I mean, and like give some relief because me being a Western medicine doctor, it doesn't work, okay? It doesn't treat the spiritual aspects of everything. And it's so frustrating for me. So anyway, we'll see. So anyway, I guess
now,
we will.
One more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you see anything related to my career, like where I work right now? Do you see anything positive coming or any changes, or just going to stay there for a minute? Because I was being really badly treated yesterday, and I filed a police report, crisis, and they have seen me, blah, 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 on and on it goes. Every like
you
2,
are
3
supported,
weeks.
girl. You are not supported.
Erik says you get a better job that's more suited for you. To start, start putting, whatever you do, your resume together so you're ready when the opportunity presents itself. But he said you're going to make a little more money and you're going to be happy.
Well, Erik, can you nudge her in the right direction?
Like that.
Hey, Erik.
Sorry?
Babe, can you nudge her in the right direction, babe?
Yes, I will help to make sure the synchronicities are so obvious you can't miss them.
Oh, that's great. All right.
Say that again?
Thank you, everybody, for joining us in the show. I love you. I love you, everybody. And thank you, Kim at embody-light.com. I will say again that I'm starting to help people close their portals, and I'm going to start helping people with scalar energy, with scalar rice energy, and when I get the money to afford a rice machine, I will do that. I will help people with that. And as I said, Erik has appointed Kim as the point lady to heal the trauma when the negative entities and energies are gone, because the trauma is still there. So thank you, Kim, for agreeing to that. So check her out at embody.light.com. Wait, no, did I do that? Embody-light.com. I love you, Erik. Love you, Kim. Love you, everybody out there.
Love everybody. Bye, Mama, he says.
Give hugs to the people I told you to give hugs to, sweetie. And save one for me. Love you, peeps.
I will. Bye-bye.
Until next time.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.